Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Charlotte Hornets. At forward, P.J. Washington. At forward, Gordon Hayward. At center, Mason Plumlee. At guard, Terry Rozier III. At guard, LaMelo Ball. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Clifford. Let's meet your San Antonio Spurs. At forward, number 18, Isaiah Roby. '6'1" guard, number 33, Trey Jones. '7'1" center, number 25, Jakob Poeltl. '6'5", at forward, number 3, Keldon Johnson. '6'5" forward, number 24, Devin Vassell.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin, some people question the contract that Terry Rozier got from the Hornets in 2019, but 3 years later, he earned an even bigger deal. He says, I work my tail off because that's all I know. The money will be there. I'm more excited that I can just show my talent every night, what I'm about, and who Terry Rozier really is. Kevin, back to you.
Love the motor. D.A., thanks. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for the Spurs, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Poeltl. And it's Roby in at the power forward position. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
And it's the Spurs ball. Jones looking for an opening. Passes it to Vassell. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Poeltl. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Poeltl's got the first points up on the board here for the Spurs. Plumlee sets the pick for Rozier. Here's Ball. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Roby. Johnson attacking. He can't get it to go. And the Hornets now going the other way. Nice shot by Poeltl.
And Poeltl has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
Now here's Ball. pass to Washington. And again, the Hornets missing.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Jones finds Vassell. Misses the 3. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Ball, the pass to Washington. Ball sets a screen for Washington. Feeds to Plumlee. He gets that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Johnson can't hit. The Hornets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Ball against Jones. Count that bucket. And it's all knotted up.
Oh, nimble inside play there from Ball. Finding ways to work around the defense and score.
Jones kicks to Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Team 2 from Ball. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Outside, Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Unselfish to the core. Johnson looking to make plays for others.
Now Ball. Hayward outside. Got a hand on it. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Hurdle with a screen on Rozier. Vassell kicks to Johnson. From the arc. Ball with the rebound. Charlotte trailing. And here is Rozier. No points in the game yet for him. Hayward outside. Right side, Ball. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Now here's Jones. High post Johnson over Hayward. Johnson can't hit.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Ball finds Rozier. Plumlee sets the pick for Rozier. The kick out to Ball. No good on the 3. The Spurs have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Johnson, the pass to Roby. And here is Vassell. Hurdle with a screen on Rozier. To the wing right side. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. And opening day is here. So what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Goes up on the block and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Rope. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And Pirtle is so polished in the post. Defenders are always nervous when he has the ball down low.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
No good on the free throw.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
That one is no good. And Greg Kirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Now, here's ball. Keldon Johnson unable to get his last shot to go. Can't hit that one.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having a couple Hall of Fame. And guys, Keldon Johnson has continued to perfect his craft.
A very flexible forward, scoring the ball better than he ever has, and that growing confidence you can see. He can spot up or shoot or slash his way to the rim.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Vassell kicks to Jones. Back to Vassell. Over Plumlee. Here's Pirtle. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And the 3 ball is good.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his 3-point numbers. That offseason work on the jumper has paid off big time.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Zach Collins comes in for Jakob Poeltl. And Keita Bates-Diop's subbed in for Roby. The Hornets also changing it up. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. And McDaniels subbed in for Ball. Hornets on defense now. Vassell finds Jones. Outside Collins. Johnson outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Jones. And the shot is good. Jones has got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now, here's Oubre. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Washington. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside, Jones. Dish now to Collins. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Rozier with the ball. Passes it to Richards. Carries it down low. Now it's a 4-point Charlotte lead.
Using good court recognition there. Rozier able to make the right play out of that pick and roll.
Here's Vassell. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-6 run. The pass to Richards. He kicks it to Oubre. And the layup is good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Spurs shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Vassell, the pass to Collins. Here's Jones. They get it again. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Jones has got 6 points. Here's Rozier. Oubre outside. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Now here's Jones. He has 6. Pass to Collins. Kicks it to Johnson. A 3. It's good from long range. He's got 5.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Rozier against Jones. Richards. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. A different look now for San Antonio. McDermott's checked in for Johnson. Langford comes in for Devin Vassell. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Jones. Charlotte also making some changes. Jones comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Dennis Smith in for Rozier. Richardson against Smith. Richardson outside over Smith. And too long on the shot. Hornets leading by 6. Pass to Richards. Oubre outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
First team foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
At the line for two.
And the first one at the line is good. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
And so he hits both. Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
First one falls for him. Gorgie Dangs checked in for San Antonio. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
Smith outside. Down low. McDermott with a steal. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Pass to Langford. McDermott with the screen for Langford. 6 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Looking here at some numbers for Smith. How he performed last season. Last season put up about 5 points a game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Free throw good, Langford.
We got this.
He doesn't get the second one. Hornets leading by 6. Oubre passes to Richards. That shot off. San Antonio's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Richardson kicks to Langford. McDermott with the screen for Langford. Off target at the rim. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Smith scanning the floor. Jones with the screen on Richardson. Oubre passes to Jones. Here's McDaniels. Charlotte no good that time either. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Langford. Covered by Smith. Langford kicks to Zhang. Now McDermott still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shoots a fader. No good on that one. And so it's Charlotte with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
They've got Jones. He's out there with Josh Richardson. Zhang is out there with Johnson. And it's Sohan in at the 4. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now here's Meladon. Three-pointer, Hayward. And no good. Spurs trail by 6. Richardson left side. Ball's knocked loose. Oubre with the steal. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Now, here's Hayward. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Jones in the post, defended by Jones. Zohan, the pass to Jones. Zhang with a screen on Jones. Puts it up from 12. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio again missing. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Meladon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Meladon's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hornets.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Left side, Jones. Johnson outside. From outside the arc. The shot comes out, and the Hornets now going the other way. And here's Oubre. He's got 7. Williams sets a screen for Oubre. Kept alive by Charlotte. The pass to Meladon. Screen by Jones. Oubre outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. And this matchup with Charlotte, first game of the NBA season for them.
And they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
Now here's Richardson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lays it up off the glass. Richardson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs. Here's Meladon. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
And the Hornets miss again. Spurs trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Jones. Here's Roby. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Roby's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Hayward passes to Meladon. Out to Hayward. Now, here's Rozier. Outside Martin. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Hornets lead by 9.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Jones. 6 points for him. And here is Maladon. Pass to Rozier. Launches a 3. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Maladon. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Roby with the rebound. Spurs trail by 9. Jones with pass to Roby. Johnson outside. Collins a screen on Martin. Johnson for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Though he likes to get to the rim and draw contact, Johnson will rise and fire from beyond the arc.
Williams a screen. Rozier for 3. And they recover it. Johnson against Martin. Maladon passes to Martin. Charlotte moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
San Antonio calls timeout. Some changes here for the Hornets. Plumlee is checked in for Williams. B.J. Washington comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Ball subbed in for Maladon. Jones against Ball. Nice move. That one wide left.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Looking to get it going. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
The Hornets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Hurdle with a screen on Ball. Jones drives in, and it's Vassell in the corner. Traps in the tray. Vassell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hornets leading by 7. Now Rozier. He kicks it to Ball. It's Martin on the wing. Fires for 3. Ball, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Hurdle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. The free throw drops for Pirtle.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
And the Spurs making a change here. Langford's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. McDaniels checked in for Rozier. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Hornets leading by 6. Here's Martin. As he pulls it in. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Dishes it to Langford. Back to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound in this one. McDaniels kicks to Ball. Passes it to Washington. Offline with his 3. Spurs trail by 6. Now here's Jones. He has 6. Here's Bassey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for San Antonio. Josh Richardson comes in for Jones. Smith checked in for the Hornets. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Hornets leading by 4. Inside. And the layup falls. McDaniels got his first bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Smith. The shot misses. And the Spurs going the other way now. Richardson outside. He's looking for Poeltl and finds him. And there it is for him. And it's 7 points for Jakob Poeltl.
When Poeltl gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Plumlee dishes to Smith. The kick out to Ball. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Poeltl with a screen on Smith. Unloads from 9. Richardson no luck. Hornets leading by 7. Smith on the wing. Richardson covering. Plumlee finds Smith. Screen by McDaniel. Clock at 6. And it's good for 2. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Working on his interior game, Smith Jr. is very aware he has what it takes to score from there.
Smith against Richardson. The Hornets pull it in. McDaniel's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He dishes it to Smith. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's an 11-point Hornets lead.
A physical player. Even when you hit Smith Jr., he doesn't blink. Wills those shots in.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Now here is Poeltl. He's got 7. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Hornets number 1. The Spurs second.
Both teams really good at passing the basketball. You look at the numbers from a season ago, very unselfish.
Richardson against Smith. 1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. Ball with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Spurs trail by 11. And here's Langford. Richardson kicks to Poeltl. McDermott for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Ball. Rebounded by the Spurs. Richardson outside. The pass to Bassey. Can they get it? And that one hits back iron.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
McDaniels passes to Washington. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Plumlee's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's McDermott. Richardson outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. 13 points up at the end of the period. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Howdy, folks, and without further ado, now's a great time to check in with other games currently in progress. Actually, let's switch topics to one I know everybody's been thinking about. Shaq, how would you like to start DJing during the breaks?
Definitely. I'll get my whole setup moved in, but I'll need Kenny's desk too.
See, why would you even start this? Why?
You won't be mad once it's popping off in here. Throw your hands in the air. Say Ernie. Hey. Say Ernie. Hey.
Now moving on to the game at hand, some challenges in this first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
Obviously, that was UGLY. It's ugly. Shooting under 30% from the field, disorganized, chucking up bad shots. Man, I tell you, they have to adjust their play, and they got to get better looks.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Spurs trail by 13. Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Plumlee in at the center. Greg Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Now here's Jones. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Ory worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. The Spurs shooting just 26% out there, a terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Pass to Johnson. Birtle sets the pick for Johnson. No good that time.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Pass to Plumlee. The dish to Ball. Looking to end his cold spell. He takes it up and lays it in. And that's 12 points for LaMelo Ball.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Passes to Vassell. Now Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
What toughness from Johnson in the paint, sticking with his shot and drawing the foul.
The Spurs have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any lineup. Why? Because of his versatility.
And both free throws good for Johnson. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Charlotte leading by 13. Ball with it. He's got 12. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's a nice decision on Hayward's part. Good timing on the pass, and he doesn't want to waste an opportunity to bury the jumper.
Now here's Jones. There's the pass to Vassell. Down low. Pass to Roby for the 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Rozier, the pass to Plumlee. Back to Rozier. And it's the Hornets, another three.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 19. Hurdle with a screen on Hayward. Johnson with it. Picked up by Rozier. Hurdle controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Hurdle's got 9.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Hurdle against Plumlee. Plumlee with the screen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020. LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but, Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Hornets. Jones comes in for Washington. Spurs trail by 18. Pass to Poeltl. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Johnson can't hit.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Passes it to Ball. To the middle. Richards passes to Rozier. Hayward kicks to Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Vassell. And it's Rozier missing.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Now the pass to Poeltl. To the inside.
Oh! Wow! Man!
And when Poeltl sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Rozier. He has 6. Outside, Ball. And the Hornets miss again. San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Here's Rope. Defended by Jones. Excellent D that time from Jones. Charlotte leading by 16. Rozier the pass to Ball. Over Jones, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Ball. He's coming off an excellent season. 9th in assists, 10th in steals, and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved. A different look now for San Antonio. Collins checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And Keita Bates-Diop's subbed in for Roby. And then for Charlotte, Cody Martin. He's checked in for Hayward. Oubre comes in for Terry Rozier. And it's Maledon in for Ball. Spurs trail by 16. Pass to Vassell. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Vassell's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Inside, here's Richards, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
At the line for the Hornets, Nick Richards. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Spurs making a change here. Bassey's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Spurs trail by 16. Now Vassell. He's got 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
The Spurs have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Vassell. He's off on the second. Hornets leading by 15. Martin with it. Jones covering. Martin the pass to Maledon. There's the pick. 11 feet away. Here's Richards, and he makes that one. Richards got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Back to Vassell. Jones with the screen on Oubre. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Jones. Shoots the 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Maledon passes to Oubre. Charlotte moving it around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for the Hornets, Kelly Oubre Jr. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls for him. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. And both free throws good for Oubre. Spurs trail by 19. Down low. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got 8 points.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Now here's Meladon. Oubre outside. Good on the three-point shot. Oubre's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And here is Meladon. It's Martin on the wing. It's hauled in by Bates-Diop.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Third team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Trey Jones. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. Richardson, he's checked in for Vassell. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Smith has checked in. And he sinks the second. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Oubre.
San Antonio foul.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Hornets fourth.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 18. Richardson kicks to Collins. Outside, Jones. 13 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
That's a miss you can live with. He did what he could to get something close to the basket.
Oubre outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Oubre's got 15.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Pass to Bessie. Richardson for 3. That one doesn't go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. To the middle. Oubre can't get it to go.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Passes it to Bates-Diop. To the paint. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Richardson against Oubre. Kicks it to Smith. Left side, Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot from 20 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good. Spurs trail by 18. Unloads from 9. Good. Paige Diop's got his second basket of the night.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Here's Smith. And there's the pass to Richards. Back to Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Williams sets a screen for Smith. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
The Hornets have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12.
Mark Williams taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw, good. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Jones against Smith. McDermott with the screen for Jones. Pass to McDermott. Stolen by McDaniels. Richardson against Oubre. The second chance effort. And the bucket is good from Plumlee down low. Plumlee's got 6.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Jones against Smith. Jones, no luck.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Jones against Smith. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Plumlee sets the pick for Smith. Shot clock at 6. Comes up empty from 8 feet. Spurs trail by 19. McDermott with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jones. Excellent D there from Williams.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Oubre can't get it to go. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Now McDermott. From deep. And guys, it's been Kelly Oubre making things happen so far for the Charlotte Hornets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Hornets leading by 19. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Roby in at the 4-man position. It's the San Antonio 5.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now here's Richardson. Johnson from outside. Hornets with the rebound. Plumlee's.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hayward outside. Ball from long range. Rebound San Antonio. Pirtle's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second quarter and beyond.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
San Antonio ball.
One minute now into this fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And Josh Richardson hits from deep.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Ball against Richardson. Washington with a screen on Richardson. Here's Ball, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
And the free throw, no good. Spurs trail by 20. Johnson down low, defended by Hayward. Johnson, the pass to Vassell. From past the arc. He's off on that one. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Outside, Ball. Over Richardson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Isaiah Roby, second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Hornets, LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Mason Plumlee. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hand.
Charlotte leading by 22. There's the steal. Now, here's Vassell. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game. Collins checked in for the Spurs.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, Zach Collins.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's the 3. And the basket by Vassell.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Rozier. He kicks the ball. Washington passes the ball. For 3, Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Richardson the pass to Pirtle. Dishes it to Johnson. Hayward with some nice D.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
On the wing, Rozier. Covered by Vassell. 5 on the clock. Washington passes to Hayward. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Ball from long range.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Richardson against Hayward. Richardson outside. Pass to Collins. Pirtle trying to get open. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
That free throw, no good. The Spurs making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Here's Rozier. Outside, Ball. Rozier with a screen on Jones. Ball, the pass to Richards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting for Charlotte, Nick Richards at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Richards. Now, here's Rozier. Washington passes to Richards. Shoots. And the Hornets miss again.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Jones against Hayward. Jones kicks to Collins. Back to Jones. Over Hayward. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here is Rozier. And a miss there on the triple.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Ball against Jones. Collins a screen on Rozier. Vassell. Hornets with the rebound.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
And the rejection by Collins. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Vassell. Pirtle with a screen on Rozier. Vassell, no good. Hornets leading by 23. This one for 3. And it's Terry Rozier with a 3.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
Now here's Vassell. Spurs working the ball around now. Pirtle sets the pick for Johnson to the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This game is always changing, and there are fads, it's cyclical, arching in so many ways. Here we have the last 4 MVP winners, all 6'11" or taller, when a lot of people think it's a game of 6'6", 6'7" guys.
Yes, that's true. And I'm glad that it's starting to come back. You know why? Because I had to go against Shaq and Tim Duncan and David Robinson my first 2 times in the final. And everyone's like, you're 0-2. It's like I had to go against those Giants. I'm glad to see that Giants are back and dominating the game.
Yeah, clearly the big men are not extinct.
Nope.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And he sinks the second. The Hornets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Outside, Martin. To the left side wing. Maladon. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Jones against Smith. Pirtle dishes to McDermott. Plays it up and banks it in.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. The pass to Maladon. There's a screen by Williams. Floats one up. Tries again. The shot by Maladon. No good. San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Kicks to Jones. Williams against Pirtle. Williams with the block. Jones with it. Now Smith. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Now here's Jones. McDermott with the screen for Jones. Clock is at 3. It's stolen by Smith. Williams sets a screen for Smith. And there's the feed to Williams. Pass to Martin. 4 on the clock. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Now, here's Langford. He's covered closely. Pass to Sohan. Out to the wing. Pirtle kicks to Langford. Second chance shot. Pirtle's shot is off.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Passes it to Martin. He dishes it to Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Pirtle. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Now, here's Collins. Now, here's Johnson. The 11-footer. Vassell, no good. And here is Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the pass to Maladon. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Misses and the dry spell continues. San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Jones the pass to Collins. Now the dish to Johnson. With some arc. And it's Maladon with the rebound. The Hornets shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Williams up on top. He's guarded by Collins. Ball. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
15 foul. Shooting for Charlotte, LaMelo Ball, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Ball. Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could before long have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those 2 cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
Now here is Pirtle. Here's Johnson. Plays it up off the glass.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hornets.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for LaMelo Ball.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Launches it. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Love seeing Pirtle attack the glass, especially when he goes for the putback jam.
Here's Maladon. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some. And what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open. But some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy in, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in as New Balance presents our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.